Okay. Let's talk about the Nigerian agencies that you've dealt with. How has your experience been with them, and which agencies would do you, well, should young entrepreneurs know that they're actually going to encounter and work with?
Well, first things first, in order to even operate your business legally in Nigeria, especially in an establishment, or for you to even be entitled to a corporate account and all of these things, you have to register the business under the Corporate Affairs Commission. They've simplified the process now, whereas you can apply online. So, how that works is you register your business name and then they do a search and see if the name is available or not, and then after the searching process comes the registration process. I would suggest that anyone that's going through that process does it with a lawyer, because lawyers tend to um, make the process very easy, very direct. You don't have to call someone to break down certain terms to you. However, um, with a lawyer comes legal fees. So a lot of people don't have that. So in that case, then you can just maybe get a friend, or if you have the time, you can sit down and just go over the processes on the CAC website and research as you read, look up terms as you read, which is the longer process, but it's also the more affordable one because then you can just do it on your own. Of course, the registration attracts fees, so does the search. Not a lot of fees, but it does. Then once your business is registered, you're going to need to open up your corporate account. Before you can open your corporate account, you're going to need to get your TIN number and your taxation documentation from FIRS. That's the Inner Revenue Service platform. Yeah, you need to do that as well. You can also just find out from a fellow business owner or from a bank how to do that process. Some banks sometimes can help you by maybe connecting you to someone in FIRS or whatnot that can just you can go see the person and then they just simplify the process for you, or you can just walk in yourself and get it done. Then depending on where your business is located, you may also need to deal with a lot of payments in regards to permits, operational permits, sanitation, health and safety, fire safety. This is all, of course, for the benefits of the business, but if you are not researching properly and talking to the right people, you can very easily get cheated. So you need to make sure that if officers come to you from any agency, that they are from that agency, you can demand to see their identification, cross-check whatever fees that you're being given. It can be very tedious for a small business when you are approached by an agency that say, oh, you have to pay this, or you have to. It can be very intimidating. And of course, if you're a law-abiding citizen, you want to just clarify any possible issues that you may have with these agencies. So, but that can also hurt your business when you're just starting out. So do the research, ensure that if you're located in within the city of Abuja, you're going to be approached by AMAC, the Abuja Municipal Area Council. Ensure that they're the right officers and the fees that they're collecting are actual fees that apply to the permits that you need to have. When you are finding the location as well, the agent that's assisting you, or if you're searching on your own, ensure that that place, all the documentation is done, just so that development control don't come and invade your premises and demolish your business. This has happened to so many small businesses here in Abuja. We have seen a lot of them where they've moved in, their business has been operating for 1 year, 2 years, and one day you just come and they put a big X on your building. Before you know it, they come and they demolish it, and that's the end of your business, and a lot of your money goes to waste. So everything you have to cross-check. You have to ensure that the papers are legitimate, and that you're talking to agencies that are legitimate as well, and that you don't get cheated on. So nobody should ever feel like they can go through the process by themselves. You must always ask someone who knows, who's experienced, so that you don't run into legal issues later on.
So actually, when you're looking for location, you actually need to do serious background checks on the property itself, so that you're not caught wanting or to just see.
Definitely, you have to do cross check. Ages is open to everybody. Development control, they're open to everybody. You as a civilian, you're very free to walk in there. and produce your paperwork and say, this is the paperwork I've been given of the floor plans of this building. Is this legitimate? Is it actually owned by this person? Please do a check, do a search, find out for me. Yes, it's a tedious process, but you know, it's a very little effort for what you could potentially face later if it's not legitimate. So it's just one of those things that you must do.
Okay. Thank you very much for this enlightening session. You really helped at least our students to know what exactly it is they need to do, what aspects, what they need to do before they actually start up their business and running the business as a whole. Thank you very much.